Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. It's time to date what a Mary will. Hey, great morning, great people. It is Sierra J. Exantis, and women hire me to teach them how to date well to marry well. Today, I want to talk about three things that a man may be doing that make you think that you're settling. Okay, one of these three things here. I'm showing y'all three because I'm missing a nail, so work with me. But three things that a man may be doing that cause you to think that he's not good enough for you or you're settling and you're probably missing out on a really great guy. Okay? And some of these things my husband, who's an amazing man that I love dearly, still does. But some woman thought he wasn't good enough and I scooped him up. Or he scooped me up. Anyway. But okay, so let's talk about these three things. I'm gonna get right into it. Oh, well, first of all, before I get into it, I want to let you know that at the time of me recording this video, my dating journal, Date Well, Marry Well Dating Journal, the little black book for the single marriage minded woman, is on pre sale now, and I will have the link in the description box for you to get for yourself, honey, for 2021 and beyond. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these three things. The first thing is short text like how, letter R, letter U. A lot of times women believe that when men send these type of texts that he lacks intelligence, he's not smart, he can't spell. Let me tell you something. Men like to get to the point. So a lot of times, whereas we like to write a paragraph and we like to get all sentimental, so we're thinking that's what we're supposed to be getting from them, they like to simplify things. They're very logical, straight to the point. How, letter R, letter U. Okay? That's what you get. But a lot of us feel like we're settling. If a man texts us how, letter R, letter U, question mark. Oh, he can't spell. Oh, honey, I can't deal with him. No, 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 no. Let me tell you something. These little small eensy weensy. Oh, there go that nail that wasn't done. Creeping up in the scene. But these little small things that we nitpick on are causing us to lose sight of a bigger picture and lose out on a great man a lot of times. That is small, sis. Very, very small. Second thing is, okay, he's not romantic. Let me tell you something. Not all men are super romantic. Doesn't mean that they aren't great men. Doesn't mean that romance isn't something that they can learn. They can learn your love language. But some men just aren't romantic. You feel like, oh, he doesn't have ideas to do this or do that or take me here or take me there. Listen, sometimes you got to coach men to, to what it is that you would like or what you would prefer. Sometimes even if you just say, hey, just your effort is enough and let them come up with something, even if it's not the best thing. It might not be what you would consider the most romantic thing. Let me tell you something. Some of the most romantic men are romantic because they've had a lot of practice with a lot of women and they got a lot of women in rotation. And a lot of those women are experiencing the same type of experience or romantic experiences, and that's why you feel like, oh, he's so romantic, or he's so good at this, or he's so good at that. Honey, he don't have a lot of practice with a lot of different women. Now, if you want to trade a man that's mediocre or not that great in the romance department for a man who's super romantic but gonna have you in a rotation, go ahead. But it's all about what do you value. Okay, so that's number two. He's not romantic. Third thing is this. Girl, he's too nice. Something wrong with him. He is too nice. He is too nice. A lot of times we want someone to love us. We want someone to cherish us. We want to be able to be feminine and rest in our femininity. And we want to be able to have our man, treat us well and be kind and have manners, Some, listen, my husband and I, we still say please and thank you and I love you and I appreciate you. 15 years later, wait, no, hold on, let me get my math right. Seven, no, eight, almost 18 years later. Math, honey, math. But anyway, yeah, we've been together for almost 18 years now. And when I tell you, manners still matter. Being nice matters. That's something that you can't look at a man and say, oh, something must be wrong with him. He's too nice. You know what I mean? What is too nice? Calling you to check on you, calling you to say, hey, how you doing? Some things, just simple things. But a lot of times we feel that the man is too nice because we're not used to that. The very thing that we want, we're not used to. So when it comes along, we're not prepared for it and we sabotage it. So listen, sis, those three things, the short letter text, okay, and not being super romantic and being too nice, as we like to call it, those are things that you think you're settling, but really, a lot of times you're missing out on a really great guy who can have so much to offer, everything that you want and more, who can build on certain things that are, areas of development. I don't like to call them weaknesses. I don't know. I used to be a teacher, so I always say areas of development rather than calling it a weakness. But these are things that can be built upon. These are things that you do not have to have a man that is perfect at everything. Look in the mirror at your beautiful self. Are you perfect? No, you are not. And if you think you are, look again, think again. Because guess what? We're all human and we have something that we can improve on. Even myself, as a wife, as a loving, doting wife, I still have things that I think, I can get better at that, or I can do better with that. Even my husband, he has things that he says, you know what? I want to work on that. This year, I'm going to work on this. Always have goals. That's the beauty of building with someone. You want to build with someone, but you want them to come perfect. How are you going to build anything if they're already built? You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on, sis. So anyway, just wanted to come to you just to remind you that a lot of times you think that you're settling just because of those three things, when really you're not settling, honey. You're not settling. Allow people to be who they are, meet them where they are. And if they meet your core requirements of love, joy, respect, happiness, come on, get a man a break. All right. Hope you get your Date Well, Marry Well dating journal, beautiful. It is the little black book for the single marriage minded woman. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Change the game up in 2021 and beyond. Anyway, this has been Sierra Exantis, and women hire me to teach them how to date well to marry well. Until the next video, bye.